All right, example 4, volunteerism. Tim can stuff envelopes 3 times faster than his daughter, Georgia. They have to stuff 5,000 envelopes for a fundraising. Working together, they can do the job in 4 hours. How long would it take them working alone? So let's set up a table of time and rate. Well, we know Tim can do it in X amount of hours, whatever that may be. Georgia takes 3 times as long. But combined, they can do the entire job in 4 hours, which was to stuff 5,000. So the rate would be 5,000 over 4. Well, how long would it take Tim to do 5,000? Well, his rate would be 5,000 over X. And what would George's be? Well, her rate would be 5,000 over 3X. And what do we know? When they work together, they can complete the job. So we know Tim's rate was 5,000 over X. George's rate was 5,000 over 3X. And combined, it was 5,000 over 4. Okay, there's a couple of different things we could do here. Okay, we could cross multiply and all that fun stuff, but right now, let's simplify this a little bit. So I got 5,000 over X, that's Tim's rate, plus 5,000 over 3X, you notice I haven't done anything yet. That's George's rate, equals, well, 5,000 divided by 4 is 1250. Now, what's the LCD? What's the least common denominator of all this stuff? Well, I have an X and a 3 and an X. So 3X. So if I multiply every term by 3X, I would get this. 5,000 over X times 3X plus 5,000 over 3X times 3X equals, we'll go ahead and do this one out, 1250 times 3. Okay, that would just be 3750X. Okay, so the left side, the X's cancel, so 5 times the 5,000 times 3 is 15,000. The right side, they all cancel, the 3X's cancel, so that's plus 5,000. So 15,000 plus 5,000 equals 3750X. So I've got 20,000 equals 3,750X. Divide each side by 3,750. Okay. Well, that's a job for our handy dandy calculator. So 20,000 divided by 3750, and we get 5.6 or 5.333. So X equals 5.333. So we got to solve their rates. So let's look. Well, Tim was what? X? What did we say X was? 5.33? So it would take Tim 5.33 hours to do the whole thing. It would take Georgia 3X, which would be 16 hours. So Georgia by herself would take 16 hours, and Tim by himself would take 5.33 hours. Okay, next example. Suppose Maria can stuff envelopes twice as fast. So Maria's X. Her friend Paco is twice as slow. Together, in 4.5 hours, they can stuff 6,750 over 4.5. Okay. So together they can stuff 6,750 in 4.5 hours. So how long would it take them each working alone? Well, Maria's rate would be 6,750 over x, and Paco's rate would be 6,750 over 2x. So set up the same type of equation. 6,750 over x plus 6,750 over 2x equals 6,750 over 4.5. Well, we really don't have to do a lot of math here if we don't want to. We could multiply everything by 2x if we wanted to. Alright, or we could just simplify this by 2. That'd be 3, 3, 7, 5. Let's go again and get our handy dandy calculator out and solve for 6,750 over 4.5. I just don't feel like doing it right now. 6,750 divided by 4.5. We hit the enter button, 1,500. So I've got 6,750 over x plus 3,375 over x equals 1,500. That's really over 1, right? So now add like terms. So this is going to be 10,025 over x equals 1,500. Okay, let's just make sure our math's right. 6,750 plus 3,375. I don't know why I'm doubting myself. 10,125. That's why, because I was wrong. Now multiply each side by x. So I've got 1,500x equals 10,125. So 10,125 divided by 1,500 equals 6.75. So x equals 6.75. So it takes Maria 6.75 hours and Paco 13.5 hours. Okay, last example. Suppose Adrian can weed the garden, so he can do x, twice as fast as his son Philip, so his time's 2x. Together, in 3 hours, they can weed one garden, so the rate together is 1 over 3. The rate of Adrian would be 1 over x, and the rate of Philip would be 1 over 2x. So same concept. 1 over x, Adrian's rate, plus 1 over 2x, Philip's rate, equals 1 over x, their combined rate. So right here we can multiply every term by 2x. When we do that, we get 2x over x plus 2x over 2x, which equals 2x over 3. So that's 2 plus 1 equals 2x over 3. So 3 equals 2x over 3. Multiply each side by 3. 9 equals 2x. Divide each side by 2. So x equals 4.5. So it would take Adrian 4.5 hours to weed the garden by himself. And it would take his son Philip twice as long, so 9.0 hours. So how long would it take each of them working alone? Adrian 4.5 and Philip 9. Okay? Be very comfortable doing these type of word problems, not only for this test in this class, but for the ACT and SATs. They love these type of questions.